Batanes is locally known as Janpan, but is popularly known as Valugan, which means it is a sacred fishing port of the Ibasay fishermen, most especially those from Barangay San Joaquin. These boulders are said to be evidence of geological forces from the volcanic eruptions of Mount Iraria around 325 BC and two others around 286 AD and 505 AD. This stretch of boulders and gravel is smoothed over time by the strong waves of the West Philippine Sea and the Pacific Ocean, is the habitat of the variety of marine crustaceans and mollusks. Pasco Lighthouse is a popular landmark in Pasco. Standing at 66 feet, this lighthouse was constructed in March 2003 to serve as a navigational facility for local fishermen and at the same time as a tourist attraction. The Pasco Lighthouse stands on Naidi, which means a former human settlement. Tukon Church. This is the only chapel in Batanes that adopted the stone house, which is popular in the province. It is constructed on a piece of land donated by a local resident, Isabel Cabugao Algabre, who also owns parcels of farmlands in the neighboring hills. The Mahataw Church. The first church of Mahataw was a small chapel of light materials built in 1787. When the people of the place were put under the patronage of Saint Charles Borromeo in 1798, the church was already stone. It was modest size, and its construction was not impressive. And in 1872, a very strong typhoon destroyed that first stone church. A new and beautiful church was built on the same site by Father Crescencio Polo in 1873. Its design and ornamentation was in the Baroque style. Its cogon roof was changed to galvanized iron in the 20th century. The Marlborough Country, christened by American tourists as Marlborough Country because of its contour. The endless rolling hills, windswept communal pasture lands for cows, carabaos, and horses are perfect sceneries for nature lovers and photographers. The Honesty Coffee Shop. This is the world-famous self-service coffee shop in Ivana. It's very simple. You choose the item you want, check the price in the list, and drop your payment in the box. It's a living testament to Ivana homegrown character, honesty, and trustworthiness, since there's no storekeeper to speak of, and hard work. The owner's optional to work in the field rather than man the store. You will definitely pay, as a sign on the wall says, Jesus Christ is our security guard. Tipnay Supuan Japanese Tunnel, located in the hills of Tukon. This 5-door tunnel, complete with a series of chambers, a bunker that serves as a lookout spot, and a water reservoir, was constructed during the Japanese occupation as a defensive position. The House of Takay was built by Luisa Estrella in 1887. On September 30, 1918, a strong earthquake hit the land. Most of the town of Ivana was leveled to the ground. The House of Takay was one of the few houses that remained standing and one of the 5 that have survived to this day. Estrella eventually bequeathed the house to her favorite nephew, Jose Takay Estrella, from whom the name of the house is taken. The house is now the residence of Florestita Estrella, known as Lola Ada, who is the only living descendant of the family.